Welcome to Boiling the Fat. Today I'm joined by Gab Poulton and Nick Compton, who are going to help me analyse the usability and design elements of various news websites. Gab Poulton is an architect, musician, and generally intelligent man. Nick Compton is a school teacher, university dropout, and he will be raging alcoholic, and he will be representing the Herald Sun readership, whereas Gab will be representing the more highfalutin newspapers. Okay, let's begin. So the first site we're going to go to is theage.com.
Have you been to Euronews.org before?
No, we will get to that. We'll get to that. But this is more of Gab's. Gab, what do you see when this page loads up?
They've got a good distribution of the main headlines. It's fairly clear what the headlines are talking about. Generally, you're not bombarded with too much advertising or information, so it's fairly easy to distinguish from article to article.
Okay, could you take a look at a story and tell me how you feel about navigating the actual site?
So if we open up the article titled "Up to 4,000 Still Buried," we have a little video bite at the top of the page.
Do you like that? We don't have any text at all before the video bite comes up. In the
Cayenne Grill.
Oh, and we immediately
So
get an
good.
ad as
They
well.
take fresh breast fillets and marinate them overnight, so they're bursting with flavour. And it's available right across their menu. Taste the grilled side of KFC.
Generally, nobody wants to sit there and watch it. So that's definitely.
But it's a reality, isn't it?
It is a reality of making internet news profitable.
Let's have a look at this video story.
So we'll continue the video story.
Yeah.
There you go.
The final tense moments as rescuers seek
So we've got a video here that's obviously ripped off a Wi-Fi.
in Indonesia's city of Padang, which has been devastated by this week's
Obviously,
earthquake.
We've got one shot at the beginning of this
Finally,
video
they
story,
managed
so
to free
it's
her
not
of
very
the
high
rubble,
quality
her
video.
face registering
No.
shock and
It
exhaustion.
isn't grabbing you.
as
You've
she's
got to keep
called
watching
from
the
her
story
knees
if I
to
wasn't forcing you to.
crowds nearby
Applying
applauded
you
the
with beer
rescue.
and
Well, these little
To
sound bites or
escape
video
the
bites are
wreckage of the
designed to
quake-hit
frame
city.
the story
Thousands are
very
believed to be
concisely.
still trapped, and more than
You
1,000
don't
have
get
died
much of a
after the
chance to
7.6
understand
grade earthquake hit the area.
the context
There
and
is
the
still
deeper
hope,
sort of
though.
issues.
This man believes
So,
his wife, Suki, is lying nearby,
But this
and
is
believes she is still alive.
Nick, representing the Herald Sun readership, how do you feel about video online? I mean, for a short attention span, is it good?
Well, I do think it's generally very good. Most stories are
But
quite
with
short.
layers of
Feel
concrete
free to
collapsed on
navigate
top of
around.
any
Oh,
survivors,
okay.
rescue workers have
Well,
a
I
tough
like the
job.
fact that I have a lot of visual stimulation all at once. Being someone who is not very intelligent, I can't really tell the difference between an ad for the Commonwealth Bank and a news story, or another ad for people in the know. Okay, that ad's not for me.
Now let's have a look at the text and the pictures down here. Just scroll back down.
Okay, so
scroll
same story or different story?
Yeah, no, the same story.
This is all the same story?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
to me it looks a bit kind of
slapdash.
slapdash, doesn't it? Now we've entered the.
It does look very thrown together.
So as the Herald Sun reader, you haven't even gone to the text. You've gone straight to to the pictures.
As a Herald Sun reader, there's no such thing. We just look at the pictures. That's why the Herald Sun has 18 times more pictures than any other daily newspaper and 1/18 of the text. So yeah, look, one thing I would say that I like, I get the impression from online news that it is very slapdash. It's thrown together rather than getting a detailed foreign correspondent.
Cayenne Grill.
You know,
So
5 minutes
good.
report
They
on
take
something.
fresh breast fillets and marinate
We'll
them
just
overnight,
pause
so
this.
they're bursting
But
with
this is
flavour.
annoying too. We can't even
Right.
pause the
Can't
ad.
even pause the ad. I feel like KFC.
We're
Does anyone
going to
else feel
navigate.
like
See, the
KFC?
fact that we can't pause the ad means we've navigated away from the page. So
Okay.
something's not working here, is
That's
it?
annoying. That's
All right,
annoying.
now we're going to go to the Herald Sun, or what's it called? The news.
The Bogan Review.
Let's just go to the specific Herald Sun. Unfortunately, viewers can see that I don't even know the Herald Sun address. And there we go.
There we go. Good old Google.
Okay, let's have a look. To me, when I
It's a
first
lot
see this
like the
page, it
Age
looks,
one, doesn't
well,
it?
it looks a bit cleaner though to me. I think their design elements are working
there's
a bit
only
better.
one
How do
moving
you
ad.
feel, Gab, as an intelligent man?
I think I like the heading headings at the top, so you know how to fairly easily go to.
Do you mean this section over here, or
no, at the top of the top of the page.
The drop-down menus.
Yeah, the drop-down menus will take you to whatever category of news you're looking for quite quickly.
Cars, good.
Cars good as well. Says
Nothing about beer though.
No,
no beer. I've noticed that there isn't
advertisements
much
for
beer advertising online. Why do you think that is?
It could be
Stop me.
legislative.
I don't think it is. The legislation's fairly weak.
Well, maybe they figure
In
that
terms of,
beer-drinking
online.
bogans are less likely to read The Age online and more likely to watch Today Tonight. I think we'd find a lot more alcohol advertisements.
Really? I think you'd find a lot of people on, say, let's go to, this isn't really news, but Supercoach,
Supercoach.
which
There
is
might be
a
a few-
very, very successful
There
online
would be.
venture.
I reckon there'll be a few beer ads there.
And let's have a look at
Let's just
Supercoach.
see if there are any.
No, we're still
Insurance.
selling
No, we've got
insurance for
TAC.
cars, which is related to beer because when you're drunk and you crash your car.
And look, there'd be no TAC if it weren't for beer. So in a way, that's
Well, with the TAC sponsorship, obviously that's not going to happen. Let's have a look at the Australian,
ads
the
at
other
all.
masthead that we receive in.
the Australian. That'll be interesting.
No.
Maybe ad for red wine or